things with respect to troubleshooting operating systems, troubleshooting general hardware failures. So what is specifically related to laptop? There is not big difference, right? Laptop is also a kind of personal computer, right? The difference would be everything would be smaller and tighter. So that's all it is. So you can have a variety of problems on laptops. Now again, it depends upon the model and the brand. Okay, different brands have different kind of issues. Dell, HP, right? So nowadays laptops are not that famous, right, because of the tablets and phones. But still, we use laptops. So have you ever disassembled laptop? No. You have removed the battery of laptop, right?
Yeah, made it stationary.
So it's good to remove the laptop and clean it if it is not under, if it doesn't break the warranty seal. So you need small screwdrivers to remove it. Okay, so you have to unplug it. Again, different models for different types. You basically have the same things: hard disk, RAM, graphic card, everything you can see and you can remove. You can remove the keyboard. Okay, every single thing you can remove, but you have to be very careful. Okay, it's not like a standard desktop. Okay. So there are a variety of issues, right? No display. Laptop will not start. So the laptop is not turning on and there is no display. It's probably due to the power issue, right? Laptop seems to be dead because of power supply problem. So it's a power supply problem. There is no display. Plus, no display is not a proper term. You have some power supply problem. So what do? Plugged in properly, make sure battery is correctly installed. Okay, you check the battery, you can remove and put it again. Remove the battery source, the AC power. If an extra working battery is available. Okay, so basically you just have to check the things. Okay, physically. Sometimes in HP laptop you have to remove the battery and you have to hold on the power button for some time to flush the circuits. See, any electronic device, if it has to reset the circuit, okay, so no matter what it is, whether it is laptop or switches, so you have to power it off completely for at least 2 minutes. So then only the circuit will, even if the laptop is shut down, you may have some power on the circuits. Okay. So that can also cause some problems. If you want to check whether it's getting power for the keyboard or something like that, just press the caps lock key or num lock key so that you see the light. If you see the light, it's getting power for the keyboard. Okay. Plug an external monitor. If it is a monitor issue, now you're getting the power but you don't see a display, then what you can do, you can plug an external monitor. There is always a serial port, right? So you can plug in the serial port, external monitor. So then you can just narrow it down to a display issue. Then you can have flickering display. So laptops, they come with LCD screens, right? So it can flicker. So the same routine: power off, restart, right click the desktop, select, change the resolution and check. Okay, change the refresh rate. All these things you can find by right clicking and doing the personalized thing, right? Same resolution. Advanced settings, if you go here, you can change some of the graphic card settings, right? You can change the refresh rates. 60 Hz. What if I make 170 Hz? says it's not supported. I change it. Change the resolution. What is your standard resolution on your screens?
1440
1440
by 900.
I don't even have this 1440. One three something.
You have different.
Height apa? Saya height. Laptop ini tetap berapa? Disposable panel masih laptop
Okay, so you can try those things. Huh?
Ang maganda sa dalam baterai pwede mo i-direct ka sa akin na rin para hindi na hindi station.
So I change my refresh rate, it's better. You see, before I used to have problems flickering. So it's 660. You are able to change the refresh rate?
67
67.
75 or
Anong nagbago?
alright. Reinstalling video driver, use external monitor.
Di ba 60 frames na 60 frames per second yung game? Ano, nagtagal lang yung ano yung game. Hindi talaga pwede pwede, pero for mabilis na. Walang para for makita talaga.
Hindi.
Marami kasi sa bago, may maliit. Lighting meeting tayo. Yung LCD, yung liquid crystal display. Mostly ano naman, pansin nyo yung katulad para sa video store. Lahat ng mga question nyo sa mga tanong na ginagawa. Pero syempre, kailangan additional
Yung hindi ko analyze yung kailangan ko sa buhin.
kahit ano, intindihin mo na yung tanong nyo.
Intindihin mo mismo yung sa topics. Yun na ang ginawa ko. Intindihin mo. Huwag kang mag-i-script kung hindi mo intindihin ko.
Sticking keys on keyboard.
Sticking.
Means the key on laptop just it keeps pressed and it doesn't go off.
Wala na halos.
So actually you can remove the individual keys on the keyboard of laptop.
I'm not.
But you should be very careful, otherwise you will break that thing. You can use a small screwdriver just to pop up the individual key and they can clean it.
Hilig mo.
You can put it back.
Kasi di ba classic kayo yung keyboard ito ka. Pati sa
galing ko.
May pang po eh. Parang cases.
So there is a rubber kind of thing, right? You know that. Battery not charging. Could be problem with the power adapter, battery, laptops, motherboard, BIOS. It can be. It's basically a hardware issue. Check the connection, lose the battery, breaks, bone out, shorts. Check the connector.
So, wala.
Change the battery cord. And finally, if you want, you can check the power options. But that's not probably the case, right? Power options has nothing to do with the battery, but we can check. Battery has a driver. Now we can't check this because you are not using laptop here, right? I don't think battery will have a driver, right? But they say it is.
So yun, kumari, nasa gitna ka na, hindi ka nakaplang, diba? Hindi gaming ka. Tapos kahit inang kuryente, wala naman nangyayari. Oo, kumari, walang battery, tapos mamamatay na sa gaming. Mabigat ang ginagawa mo task sa machine. Inang mo agad, wala naman nangyayari. Basta charge siya. Sabi ko, i-charge mo siya, pero walang error. Saan ka nag-error? Oo, pag nakabalance mo.
We will have the test next Thursday, huh?
Yeah.
Next Thursday.
I'll send you the questions. Okay, so it's basically things that 90% out of control. Right? Laptop is absolutely dead, so we can just predict the reasons or just the reasons, but it doesn't have to be always working. So the laptop is dead. Check the wall outlet. Basically, they're telling us to check the power thing. So you have a DC power and AC power, right? You know what? DC, direct current, AC, alternating current. I think inside, when it comes inside, SMPS converts DC to AC, right? Alternating current. So your power supply inside the laptop or outside can have some problems. Connect the external laptop with a monitor. You can do that. You can put an external monitor to this laptop. How do you put an external laptop to this monitor?
HDMI.
HDMI. External laptop to this monitor. You put another laptop, good working laptop to.
You will hook up the laptop to a monitor and then like what you see in the laptop that's giving off in the monitor, something like that.
I think it's not. You can't do that.
What if the laptop extra images? Basta naman, pwede ikaw mag-send ng video feed galing sa laptop to natin, pwede another source to laptop. Siyempre, output lang, walang input. Kumari, DVD player, isaksak mo yung mismo sa
If your laptop is overheating, that's probably because of the blockade and airflow in the cooling area. So you can gently remove the, you have to remove the laptop. You have to unscrew everything, and you have to unscrew the fan, and you can just clean it, and you can put it back. Perform a power reset. Remove the battery and at least for press and hold the power button. Yeah, that's power reset. If you have any power related problems, you can try this. Remove the battery, hold on the power button for 15 seconds, then you put it back. So technically all the chips, memory, everything will be reset. Beep code, right? We saw about beep codes, right? You have it in the laptop also. You can also ignore. No wireless connectivity. This happens often, right? Sometimes you have Wi-Fi, you make it Wi-Fi in your phone, but not in the laptop. It's probably again the hardware issues. There's no particular reason for that. So normally we just turn off and turn on the Wi-Fi, right? It comes back. Sometimes even that doesn't work. You just restart. Okay, because the initial beacon will be more powerful than the normal upload-download. Okay, or if even that doesn't work, get closer to the router. Okay, make sure you get 100% signal. So reset or restart your access point to your routers. Check you don't have any conflicting SSIDs. Check you have DHCP enabled, right? All these things we did before. Update your network card. Very common. This is how to remove, how to unscrew things. That's very common. Manufacturer's documentation. If you have any confusion, you can read that. Use hand tools.
First night din, when it comes to Friday.
Paano kayo mamanage mo ng bata?
Minsan din parang yung mismo ako na di ba? Wala akong gusto ngayon pala kayo yung mga nandun na refund nandun, yung mga extra.
Mas mabilis mo maintindihan doon.
Okay, let's come to the printers. Now there are different types of printers. Accordingly, you will have different problems, but there are some common printing problems, right? Example, broken paper trays. Okay, now you should have some experience with the printers to understand these things. Odd sounds, faulty rollers, okay, paper jam. Paper gets jammed inside. Low toner, that's basically no ink. Okay. Message. Okay. So basically, printer is something that requires maintenance every now and then. So you have something called printer queue, which is a logical, thing. The LMS say like queue cannot connect or unavailable, print busy. Okay, printer unavailable. Okay, so sometimes it can be printer drivers, you have to reinstall the drivers and all. Toner not fused to the paper. That's an error they're saying. This can happen if the fuser unit is faulty. It's a hardware unit. Okay, fuser is the heated by the toner, so it melts the toner onto the paper. Okay, it's some kind of hardware equipment inside it. Okay, so use power off the main switch. Right? You know, the printer has a power switch. You can power off the printer. You will find it in the side or in the back. So if you see a printer, normally you can actually open the printers from many different angles. You can open it from the back, you can open it from the top.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That way you can actually remove the ribbons, you can remove the cartridges. Okay. You can actually see everything inside.
Yeah.
Not feeding the paper, so basically you can remove everything and you can check. You can manually check, inspect. You can understand the mechanism quite easily. And you can check if something is broken or something is hanging out of place. And you can fix it yourself.
Yeah.
Especially in paper jams, you can just open everything and you can grab the paper inside.
My printer last time it's jammed by stapler. Stapler thing. Only that will cause the printer not to work. Only one little piece of the stapler.
It damaged?
No, it's not printing anything. After I remove that, it's working again.
So there is nothing, you can just open it, open the hatch. Some printers they have labels of how to remove it. Some they don't have, but still you can just figure it out. It's totally different from the model. Every model has different opening points. You can also have connection issues like printers. You have Wi-Fi, network printers, USB printers. So the same things regarding IP address. Check whether the printer is getting IP address. Or you can, on the printer there is a menu. You can just click on that menu and you can navigate to the network settings and you can assign an IP address. You have to assign an IP address. I think you also have DHCP option there, but if you manually assign the IP address, that's better. It's recommended not to have DHCP on a printer. You know why, right? If it is DHCP, the IP address has the possibility to change. So a lot of clients may be referring the IP address. So if the IP changes, then the printer will not be available for those clients. So always put a static, permanent IP address for the printers.
Yes, sir.
So it's because it's always used by different people.
My printer, when it's not having IP address, it's blinking very fast. But
you are using the network?
yes, sir. But if it's working, the light is stable.
That's
like
because you are using DHCP. Put a static IP.
Yes, sir.
Whatever IP you had, just put that one permanent. Make it permanent.
Yes, sir.
So then you won't have the problem. So you have something called print queue, right? Now if you are printing a lot of things, you can actually check the print queue. You will see it here on the taskbar, or you can, if you go to the device manager, devices and printers. You go here also, you can see the device and printers. We don't have a printer. Now I have a printer here. Now you may have some demo printers. You can just open it and you can check what's printing. See, you have 0 documents in queue. There are no documents in queue. You can click on this. Now, when you are printing, it will be showing on the taskbar. You can right click and you can see what is printing. And let's say if it is printing 100 pages or so, it would take a while. So if you want to suddenly cancel it, you can cancel it from here. You can simply right click on the print job and you can pause the printing, cancel the printing. Okay. Using software. This printer normally may be somewhere else in the building, right? So physically you may not be able to reach. And there is a service associated with it. I don't know whether it's given here or Sometimes the software, if it is a software issue, the hardware, everything is fine, still it's not printing. Or if you are getting error, something like printer spooler error, you can go to services from the control panel, administrative. So now you just type services. If you know services, right? Services. You go to services, you will find a service called print spooler. That's a service responsible for the background check or background working of printer. Okay, you will find this print spooler service, right? It's running. If it's not running, you will not be able to print. So if you are not able to print, make sure the service is running or just restart the service. Okay, this service has to be running. So what basically these services are, see when you're, it's basically listening, whether you may give a print at any time. So if you're going to print, how does the PC knows that you're going to print? So the PC has to be listening for it. And if the PC is not listening for it, then even if you give a print command, it doesn't work. Okay, it's like you're talking to someone. Okay, if that person is not listening, then how that person will know it? The computer is a machine, right? It's not a natural being, so it has to be listening. So this is the listening thing. So if the service is not running, it means it's not listening for your print command. Low memory errors. Now you don't upgrade anything on a printer. You have a big picture like .tif format and all. Some printers don't have the memory to process it, so you can convert them to JPEG, okay, smaller image formats, so that printers can process it. Okay, we don't have a stomach to process it. These are all general things. It can be any different ways. If it is a color printer, you can do color adjustments. Okay. If it is a color printer, you will have that options in the devices and printers. You can do the color adjustments. Print quality and all you can. Like if you want to save the ink, you can reduce the quality. I think. Just showing. So I have a color printer. Which one is color? I think this is a color printer. So I should have some things to adjust the color. Right click the printer and then what? Printing preferences, right? Then you can do the color things. Color. You can print grayscale and black and white. Okay, on a color printer, if you want to print black and white, you have to take this print grayscale. Okay, that's how you force it to print it in black and white. Or you go to the settings and you can. It depends upon the model. Okay, now there are not much options here. Setting in HP. You can adjust many things. 3D effects. Much of them we don't care actually. We just print the defaults. Paper type. How you want to print the graphics.
taong siya.
Ito parang 10
These are things that has to be checked physically.
Ano tayo kasi inkjet o laser?
Inkjet.
Inkjet. Cartridge na. Yes. So,
Yung haba-haba yung original.
sa ano pa 5, 8 March 5.
Baka nga pang-order ko na lang yun. Hindi ko order.
March 5. So,
You can copy the N plus book from the student.
okay.
Galing mo talaga.
Networking.
Networking. Okay. Student. Copy. Okay. Ito na naman si Guwapo. Guwapo. Bumigay tayo. Nalimutan ko yung bagong email ko. Ano yung rice?
Rice? Rice.
Ano na yun? Hindi.
So far, ano pa, ilan pa na nalagay mo? Pro pang third year lang.
Hindi, lahat. Lahat pa nga ano.
Nakasign in ka naman sa bahay, di ba?
Sa bahay lang.
Di ba yung mga
So this N plus, this is